you gotta ask yourself this fact. 9 years we've said that Hartford is still alive, and Hartford is still a good place to live, and good people come out to our community to say that on days like this.
All right, and you guys are meeting where at 9:30? You say get started now.
Now, everybody knows where the Albany Avenue Main Street Tunnel exists over by Bonnet Brown, or Old Bonnet Brown, now Capital Prep School, where the clock tower is, the corner where the police station is, that Savin's shoe store corner, whatever, that whole corner that interchanges Albany Avenue Main Street to downtown. We'll be meeting right there in the intersection of the heart of the city.
All right. Now, I was, last year I marched with you guys, and you marched to City Hall, but this year is a little different. We are marching somewhere else, Reverend Brown.
Yeah, we're going back to the state capitol. Sometime, Marvin, we try to switch things up.
Yeah, because you used to do Keeney Park.
We went to Keeney Park once, but 7 of them have always, 6 of them have been to the state capitol.
Oh, okay.
We usually do it every Saturday before Easter. But this time we changed the format because usually when we do it on the Saturday before Easter, all the legislators and all the politicians will be out of town getting ready to celebrate Easter. So we pushed it back a week early. And look, again, we need for people to come out. We need for people to come out and show support. People coming from all over Connecticut to be a part of this march. We are getting good response from it. And, man, I just want our folks here in Hartford to show up and show out, man, and show people that we do care about what happened in our Nut Bay City.
All right. And since we're on the radio and many people do listen, is there anybody in particular you want at this march and rally? They call them out. Hey, listen.
No one in particular. We want everybody.
Okay.
Everybody's important. I mean, if dignitaries or those servants that knock on our doors and ask for our vote to represent us and to serve us, those people who have run for office, going to run for office, trying to run for office, to say that they want to represent us. You can represent us by showing up that day and marching with us. We take this march to the state capitol, and under that is an inference that said that this issue is not a Hartford-only issue. It's an issue that affects all of our communities and should involve all of our communities. So, if there are people in Windsor, Bloomfield, don't say, well, it's a Hartford thing. No, it's a greater Hartford thing, and it's a Connecticut thing. We want you to come out and be a part of it, walk with us, carry a cross, and be a part of this speech and comment that we're trying to make, that there's strength in unity. Mm-hmm. And we need everybody involved to try and deal with this gun violence. It's seemingly not going away. 2 years ago, we were murder capital of the year of New England. We are easily going to be that again this year, murder capital of New England, far surpassing Springfield, who has more people than us, Boston, who seriously have more people than us. So we got to fix the problem that's in Greater Hartford, because it's everybody's issue.
Yes, the problem, we got to fix it. We got to check out the justice and how they run it. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not public enemy, but now, Reverend Brown, there's a rally at, let's see, 9:30 you guys are going to gather. Mm-hmm. 10 o'clock, the march starts.
Right.
And 11 a.m. is the rally at the state capitol.
Right. What happened now, when we get to the state capitol, we do what we call our memorial. We have all the crosses there. Then Bishop Jim Curry is going to talk to us a little bit about the memories. That would be a ringing of the bell service for the people that have lost their lives.
Calling out the names.
Calling out the names. We're going from last year this time to this year this time, and we're going to call those names out, then ring the bell. And then going back to the previous years, we're going to ring the bell for every year. I don't want to remind people that that's over 430 crosses to be carried on this rally, on this march. So we're encouraging people to come out. Reverend Saylor, you said it right. People in Windsor, we have some people in Windsor named with crosses to bear. We have people with Bloomfield names to bear. So, East Hartford, we got people from all over the metro Hartford that have lost loved ones to violence here in Hartford. And we are calling on all those families, man, to come and unify with us, man, in strength, so we can go out with our theme. That's unity and strength. And strength and unity, rather, and if we all working together, we can reach our common goal.
All right, Saturday, April the 8th, starts at 9:30, Albany Avenue and Main Street. And like Reverend Saylor said, hey, if you got laundry to do it later. If you got shopping to do it before, or do it after, or do it Friday, or, just be there, okay? All right, anything else you guys want to add?
But
Go ahead.
again, you would ask what leaders we want out there. We seriously want our leaders because this issue that is running rampant in our city requires that those individuals who set the laws and policies are on board with us. Too long now you have been absent away from this parade of pain, and this day is an opportunity for you to show up and have your name, in the attendance roll, because we have to have, we have to have a certain sound and a certain message that goes out to our community that we're all on board fighting this violence, seeking out our solutions. This is not a solution-oriented day. This is a message that we are available for solutions, and we desire solutions and demand solutions for this carnage that's falling. So please come on out that day, show up at the beginning of the rally, march with us, show up at the end of the rally. If you can't walk, show up at the state capitol. We'll get there about 10:30. Be a part of this process. The children will be there, and they need to see the adults there as well.
All right, the 9th Annual March and Memorial Rally, Saturday, April 8th, Albany Avenue on Main Street, 9:30 a.m. The march starts at 10, and they are going to march all the way up to the state capitol. There is strength and unity. Mothers united against violence. All right. For more info, 461-2403. Is that correct, Reverend Brown?
That is right. That is my number. I'm looking for folks to call me. If you don't call me, I'm looking for you to be there on this Saturday. And the one thing that I'm going to say, Mob, before we go, first we want to thank you for allowing us to be here again. Yeah. But also,
even though you gave away my donuts, but that's
I'll make that up, brother. I'll get you a dozen the next time. But I want to say this to our community, please. Let's look out for one another. Because we're in the fight of our life right now. We're very resistant. It's at stake here now. Our future's at stake. Our young people's lives are at stake. And even our older people's lives is at stake. So we need to unite and get together on this epidemic that we have called gun violence, and really, really learn how to say we're going to be supportive of one another. Whatever your lane is, stay in your lane, because God gave us all gifts, and we can put our gifts in the same bowl that we can suddenly find resolution for this epidemic that we face every day.
All right, I thank you, Reverends, for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Now, at one rally, they asked, the radio station, they back in 1966 or so, they presented a question to Reverend Martin Luther King. They wanted to know what kind of song he wanted to hear, and they thought he was going to say, what's the lady's name? The singer,
Mahalia Jackson.
Mahalia, yeah. They thought he might say something like Mahalia Jackson or Dixie Hummingbirds. He said he wanted to hear some James Brown. Dr. Martin Luther King said, let's try some James Brown. So Reverend Brown and Reverend Saylor, who
Dr. King had some soul in it. You need to know. Marvin Gaye is always going to be my main man, Marv.
Marvin Gaye?
Marvin Gaye, man. Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to play some What's Going On Marvin Gaye for Reverend Brown and Reverend Saylor. It's the Marvin Mink Morning Show on 89.9 Cute FM. All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Let's get it, Marvin Gaye.